Good morning, dear students. In today's class, we will be solving the exercises from your total English book, class 10th. The exercises will be based on your chapter number 6, direct and indirect speech. That chapter begins from page number 95. Then its exercises are on the page number 100 and 101. So I hope everybody is on the page number 100. So let us begin the class. So dear students, in the previous classes we have completed almost all the portion of your chapter narration. Now the time has come to solve its exercises given on the page number 100. So assignment, the questions I have written. So first question is, you can see on the page number 100 written over there, Sumit said to Anil, I am busy, I cannot accompany you to the market. So this is given in the direct speech. You can see there commas and double inverted commas. Punctuations mark can be seen easily. So step number 1 is clear to all. It is given in the direct speech. Now what you need to do, you have to change this from direct to indirect speech. So what are the steps that you will have to follow in these questions? First one is, you need to see your reported verb. See here, reported verb. This is your reported verb. You need to see whether your reported verb is in the past tense or in the present tense. Your reported verb is in the past tense. Now next, you will have to see whether there is an object given after the reported verb. Okay, so object, of course you can see the object has been given Anil. Okay, now two things are clear to all. Now next things, what you need to do, you need to remove the double inverted commas. So in order to remove double inverted commas, here you will use that conjunction. Okay, anyway, next one is your reported speech. Okay, see there, reported speech. Third step is to remember that, you need to remember your reported speech, whether it is given in which tense. Okay, so see here, whether it is given in the present tense or past tense or future tense. Okay, so you need to change this reported speech according to the tense wise conversion. Anyway, so let us start solving this. Okay, so see here, Sumit. So in the place of said to, already I have taught you in the earlier classes, when said is given, said is followed by two preposition. Okay, when said is followed by two preposition, in that case you need to change this into told. So Sumit told Anil. What he told to Anil? Then in order to remove the double inverted commas and punctuation mark, you need to use there that conjunction. That what? Now see there, your first person, your reported speech here, it is beginning with first person. So first person changes according to the subject. What is your subject? Sumit. Okay, so Sumit is he or she? He. So you will write there that he. Up to here it's okay. Now dear students, you will have to see whether your reported speech is given in which tense. Okay, now see, I am busy. So I am busy. See their first one is your I am busy. I am busy is in the present continuous tense. Next one is I cannot accompany. So you can see there I cannot. This is with the modal auxiliary. Okay. Anyway, let's see. So this present continuous tense changes into past continuous tense. Okay. So he, in the place of am, here will be he was busy. Okay, so here, in order to join these two speeches, two different actions or two different expressions, we will use here and he no need to use he continuously, and could not. Okay, you can write there, and he could not, because cannot will change into could not, because okay, you have learned in your earlier classes that, and he could not accompany in the place of you, second person change according to, second person will change according to the object. Okay, what is your object? Anil. Okay, dear students, Anil. So Anil is he or she? Anil is he. He cannot accompany him to the market, okay. So this is how we change this question from direct to indirect speech. So let us move for the next question now. So look at the next question. The principal said to the peon, why didn't you give the file to the librarian yesterday? So see here, dear students, in this question your reported speech is something different, means the same rule we are not going to use over here. Okay, so different rule we will use here. First one is, see there, a reported verb. A reported verb is the same in the past tense, okay, and followed by preposition, and moreover there is an object given right after the reported verb. Now this portion is clear. This portion is clear. Now let us move for the reported speech. Look at the reported speech. See your reported speech. When your reported speech begins with WH, same time, dear students, this is your reported speech is in the interrogative form. Okay, interrogative form, not in the assertive form. Okay, so same time, look at here, this is beginning with W. Okay, so what is the rule for this? First one, the principal will be as it is. The principal, no change in the principal. In the place of said to will convert into told. Okay, then the peon. Okay, now dear students, a rule is to be remembered here that we have learned in the previous classes. So when your reported speech begins with W, you no need to use there any kind of, actually we use if and whether in the interrogative sentence. When we change interrogative sentences from direct to indirect speech, there we use if and whether in order to remove the double inverted commas. However, we are not going to use here if and whether. Why? Because your reported speech is beginning with W. Okay, so right there, the principal told the peon why will be as it is. Okay, now see, interrogative form given in the interrogative form, listen carefully, interrogative form given in the direct speech will not be as it is there in the indirect speech. You need to change in the indirect speech according to the SVO. Okay, means this interrogative form will change into assertive form. Okay, so why? Look at there now. Did you where we use this did not, we use did not in the simple past tense. So we are getting a clue over here, not clue, we got a surety over here. Okay, we got surety over here that this is a tense of simple past tense but in the interrogative form. Okay, so simple past tense but in the interrogative form. Now see, simple past tense will change into, the simple past tense will change into past perfect tense. Okay, past perfect tense, this is what the rule is. So let us change why. Now subject will come. Okay, now subject, what is your subject? You. But you, we are not supposed to write as it is you here. Okay, you will change according to the object. Okay, what is your object? The peon. Okay, now this you will change according to the peon. Peon is he or she, maybe he peon may be he or she, your gender is not mentioned. Okay, anyway, the peon told to the peon why he. Now in the place of did not, we will use here had not, because we use had in the past perfect tense. Okay, why hadn't, sorry, why he hadn't. Now give will be changed into third form, given. Okay, given, because we use third form of the verb in every kind of perfect tenses, whether that is of past, present or future. Okay, why he hadn't given the file to the librarian. Okay, now most important thing is we have three general rules. Okay, first one is change in person, change in tense, last one is change in other parts of speech. So this comes in the change in other parts of speech. Okay, dear students, you need to remember. So yesterday will change into the previous day. Okay, so the previous day, the previous day. Now see, according to this SVO formula, we have changed here. Okay, see why, then you can see there subject. Okay, then verb. Okay, then your object. What I taught you here, when it is, sorry, when your reported speech is in the interrogative form, you need to make it in the assertive form. Okay, now next question, let us move for the next question. Look at there, question number 3. Shiva said, alas, how stupid I have been. Okay, so dear students, this is a different question. Here we are not going to use either this rule or this one. Okay, here we will use the separate rule. So look at there, Shiva, first step, look at the reported verb. Okay, here reported verb, we are not supposed to use any like told so and so. Okay, now see here, this is something different. See, it's a reported speech firstly. Okay, first you saw it's a reported verb, then you will have to see it's a reported speech. Now a reported speech, firstly you are getting a new thing over here. You can see here sign of exclamation. Okay, so this is what we learned in the last class, that how to change the sentences of exclamatory from direct to indirect speech. So this is your exclamatory sentence. Okay, so see here, so here how we will use, we will write Shiva in the place of said, here exclaimed. Okay, exclaimed with, now alas is a expression or expression for joy or sorrow. It is the expression for sorrow. Okay, Shiva exclaimed with sorrow. Okay, then use the conjunction that here. Okay, in the exclamatory sentence we use the that conjunction. Okay, that. Now see here, how stupid I have been. So dear students, this is a exclamatory sentence. There are certain steps that we need to follow in the exclamatory sentence. Number 1, you need to make, what you need to make? You need to make exclamatory to assertive firstly. Okay, assertive. So you need to make how stupid I have been. So it will be I have been in the place of how. See, when your sentence will get, you will get how, you need to change it in the, either you need to use very or either you need to use great. Okay, these two things you can use in the place of how. Okay, so it will be Shiva exclaimed with joy that that in the place of I will change, first person will change according to subject. What is your subject? Shiva. So he have, so I have been, so this is your present perfect tense. Present perfect tense changed into past perfect tense. So he had been, so in the place of how, what I taught you, very or great. So he had been very stupid. So this is how we change the questions. Okay, now let us move for the question number 4. First let me erase this portion.